Hey guys, Mitch here at Swap Time. We got a 94 OBS build. This one's from California, and it is one of the cleanest OBSs I've ever seen. It's gorgeous. It says Sport on the back. I don't really know if that was an option, if they had different got color matched bumpers or stuff, but very cool. All original interior. And what Matt's going to do here, he's going to throw in our favorite combo. What are you going to throw in?
L83 8-speed with an LT2 intake.
Yeah, it's been working out really nice. And as we do this build, we'll do updates. We get a ton of questions on what works for doing Obs Lt swaps. So right now our plan is to use, what is it? The motor mounts, ICT billet, LT to small block Chevy conversion mounts. We're going to use our accessory drive combo on it, of course the LT2 intake, PWM fan, and we're going to use the Gen 5 AC compressor, which is kind of the hardest part we see right now. We're hoping it clears, but I know it's dark, there's not much space down there the way this frame kicks out. So we'll find that out, see what we can do for fitment, because you know, we can raise the engine up a little bit, but we don't want to too much. We don't want to throw driveline angles off. So this has the torque thrust 2 wheels. What's really neat, Matt's over here, he's got the exact same wheels, right? So he's been test driving his C10 square body for a couple weeks now, and he's done a lot to it. It's been lowered and everything. I think Matt's getting ready to pop the hood, show you the goodies. You've been daily driving it. It's 20 miles each way, and there's some traffic he goes through too. He color matched the LT2 intake cover with the valve covers there with a SCM die to kind of match his truck. Look really nice. And I'll do a separate video going over this build. Don't want to talk too much because this is more about the OBS stuff we got going on. And we'll go over how this is performing, which is really well. Then we'll go over on my C10 over here. It looks a little different. I pulled off the supercharger. I'm going to use our accessory drive, the LT2 intake. I got to do a bit of driving with this thing, and I really don't need the insane extra power of the supercharger. I just keep developing stuff for to make this easy for swaps with the power steering system. Found like a pre-made hose, and been messing with making some covers and stuff like that. Right now I'm just buttoning up the cooling system and start driving it. You know, I got a drivetrain back there that needs to go. And then got my OBS back from paint. And it was pretty cool. We got the torque thrust 2s on here. We got 2 OBS builds. I was going to do twin builds doing the exact same thing because the LA3 8-speed is such a good motor, but that doesn't teach me anything. So I decided to do something different. I want to do this twin turbo V6, an LF4 engine. So I found a deal on one. I've done a handful of these harnesses for mail order stuff. These make, I think, 475-ish horsepower. You got your turbos. They bolt directly to your cylinder head. I'm going to try to retain all of this. Run the factory cats. Hopefully it fits. No reason really to pull them off if they fit. And just do something different. You know, this is all about having fun. I got a 2-wheel drive OBS, so you know, the original 305 in it, oh my god, could really get out of its own way, seriously. But hey, it lasted 280,000 miles, not bad, but it's time to try something else. This is a 8-speed transmission. This is a smaller version of like the truck full size, so hopefully I have really good clearance. But we'll just have to see how it goes. But yeah, twin turbo V6 8-speed going into this thing. I haven't even had this truck hardly any time. Like as soon as I got it, about a week later, I went off to paint, and I just now got it back. So we threw the wheels and tires on it real quick. I got tons of parts for it. Brand new door panels, dash, steering wheel, carpet, weather trim, mirrors. Bought all this stuff off Rock Auto for cheap. So this, I just want to show what transformation you can do. I think these OBSs are the ultimate budget builds. I got this truck pretty much for nothing from a friend of mine, and he wanted to see what I could do with it. So I'll do a before and after picture of this thing, you know, and go over the transformation we're doing on it. I got a cowl induction hood from Summit. They're actually they're not priced too bad at all. So went ahead and did that. We lowered it in the back with the front shackles, the front mounts for the leaf springs. Did drops on that, 2-inch drop, and then a 4-inch drop spring. So it's not really a flip kit. And then I haven't had time to get to the front yet, but that's getting QA1 coilovers. So, and new A-arms done by Moog. So I'll get the suspension. I want to do that first. It's already riding and driving pretty nice. The engine's setup is so bad on this in transmission. It doesn't have any forward gears besides third. So I can move it around, but that's about it. But it's all good. And we just got parts and stuff to go into it. And then we got a few engines for sale. Here we got no, that's not my 10-speed. Here's my 10-speed. I got a 10-speed with the T-case set up. So this is a pretty badass system for someone that wants to do one in a Wagoneer or something like that, where you want to retain that electronic T-case. I'll have all this working, and this will be for sale with the new harness and the computers, everything dialed in for you guys. Anyone that's interested in purchasing this setup. This is Matt's motor, and over here she spilled a little bit of oil, but this is a L84 8-speed. Now I've done L84s before, but I have not done the new GM transmission. The 8-speed is different, and they use a complete different TCM. That gets you in the whole debacle of $2,000 in programming fees and all that stuff. So I don't want to deal with that. So I'm figuring out a way around it. The oil pan, I can tell, is different. There's not the same drain plug location on this. Well, this one has one. I believe there's another one. This is definitely like a 2020 or 21 8-speed. So I'm going to try to see if I can get to work on the T87 TCM. Then I can run my stuff. I can run my harness, the standard computers we use, you know, save a bunch of money. So I don't know if the valve body has to be changed out on this. I don't know. I have another 8-speed, and I'm going to open it up, compare, and just try to figure it out. But yeah, this is see, this is different. The computer connection. They come with a gigantic computer, E90. Just haven't messed with one yet. But that's what we got going on at the shop. Got a K5 we got super cheap. I'm running out of time though. I don't know if I'll be able to mess with it. I got the front end and everything for it. It's on a temporary chassis just to move around. I just want to make a 2-wheel drive build out of that. But the C10, and just kind of clean up the interior. Got a new headliner, just keep making it better and better. I'm gonna take it to LS Fest and put it for sale there. I think I'm gonna sell this at an event like that. But it'll be all dialed in with AC. I'm gonna use vintage air. So if anyone's interested, this will be going up for sale. It's a 76 Cheyenne. It's all original on the outside. It's a pretty cool truck. And right now I'm just hooking up coolant hoses. I had to pull the intercooler off and stuff like that. So just dialing this back in and get back to daily driving this even more. Well, thanks for watching, and I'll keep you guys updated. Bye.